We have a brand new code and we have a new 2x event that we're going to be pulling on today in Raid Shadow Legends. But first, I want to tell you guys how you guys can get the best possible start right now in the game. Get started playing Raid Shadow Legends today with my link down below in the description. When you do, you guys help me out tremendously, but that's not all. You'll also get the legendary Elenaril at signup, the epic Uugo at level 10, and 2 other epics. And then when you use the new player code Desert Queen, you can also unlock the legendary 2 Hanorok. So in total, that's over $200 worth of free goodies to help you on your journey today. So click my link in the description and get started. And I thank you for your support. And so yes, for my longtime viewers, that does help me out tremendously when you guys get started. The easiest way to do so is to do it all on your computer. So make sure you go over to the Play app, sign out of the pre-existing account, sign in after clicking that link, and create a new account afterwards. That being said, it can be something, even if you've got a main account, it could be something that you just keep as a backup. Just, you never know, right? Or maybe you want to start a second account. But above all else, regardless, in my opinion, that's one of the best possible starts you guys can get in Raid Shadow Legends. So overall, for the code, let's go ahead and input the brand new promo code trick or treat, not whatever I was writing. And so with that, we got a ton of stuff. One of the better free codes recently, I'll say. So we got 250 energy, 25 brews, a 5-star chicken, nice, and some multi-battle replays. So that's pretty awesome as well. So now with the boosted summons, we've got progressive across the board. I'm not pulling any of those until I see a Leonardo event personally, but I will pull some of my ancients. So with that being said, let's go ahead and look at what we have here. We have Venalicia here. I actually want to pull her. Could use another support champion. I believe she's brand new as well as part of this patch, so excited to potentially pull her. Who knows, right? Otherwise, we have some other really solid champions in here, just depending on what you're trying to do overall, what stage of the game you're playing. So let's see what we can do. But ultimately, the reason why we are using ancients is because they have the progressive and they've got the 2x. So I'm really excited about that. I have no clue how close I am either to the pity, so we'll see what happens with that. All right, let's go. Oh, all rares. An epic was in there. All right, all rares. That doesn't mean they're not good. They could be good, but we do get the chance up for our miscreated friend. So that could be okay. Let me actually see what Althor does. I believe I've seen him before, read him before. Attacks 4 times. Each hit places a poison. So it seems like he'd be good in a couple of places just based off the number of hits and then also the poison. Block active skills. Not bad. He's all right. And then I'll go over these rares later on ultimately, but I need to make some space. Actually, you know, just keep going just because I don't want to do that right now. Oh, we still haven't gotten my miscreated. That's crazy. We went through again. Wasn't Hide Stitcher for a fusion, I believe? I got to go through again these rares, but Karam attacks one enemy, places a poison. 50% chance of placing a poison debuff for 2 turns. 15% chance of inflicting a critical hit. Damage increases by 50% if the champion has more than 50% HP. Instantly activates all poison debuffs. So we got a couple poisoners for Demon Lord. I don't necessarily need those right now, but that's cool. So we are now at the X25. We got a times 25 chance to get my mummy, my favorite mummy. Or Frankenstein, I guess I should say, not mummy. All right, let's go in again. Let's see if we can get lucky. Come on, all rares. So keep saying, I don't know all these characters off the back of my hand, so I gotta go through and review them because several of them are gonna be really good. Several of them will be used for other events. I don't know if I've gotten that, just in general, right? So, in general, a lot of rares are really good. A lot of them are used for other things, so I gotta go through and see what they are. But if there's anybody in particular that I pulled that you see that you can let me know, please feel free to. I actually need to go ahead this time. I'm not gonna use any more gems this time. I'm gonna go through to the tavern and actually clean this up a little bit. All right, we are back. Let's get back into it. Come on, show me the luck. A tour. I've never seen that guy before. Double. Dude, how do we get 3 epics and still not get him? What? Hold on. How the heck did we do that? What? Oh my God. This looks like Jason Momoa from C right here. Oh my God, bro. 40% chance of provoking. Also, he's a provoker. I don't really have many of those, so I can't really say anything about that. Counterattack, heal, immune to stun, freeze, and sleep. Only when Kalia is on the team. You have to use him with Kalia, ideally anyway, so we'll see what happens with that. Bone Keeper. Extra hit if the attack is critical. Fills turn meter of all allies if it kills the enemy. Extra crit damage. Decreased defense debuff. 50% chance of placing a 60% for 2 turns. So that's her main shtick there. Alerica the Hooded. Attacks one enemy. Has a 30% chance of decreases the turn meter by a further 3% for each buff on the target. Removes buffs. Steals 2 buffs, actually, if the target has 4 or more buffs. Decrease attack, decrease accuracy. So each of these champions are pretty solid for certain things. And at the bare minimum, they could be good for faction, right? That's another thing, too. I'm kind of salty, dude. We can't even get a higher chance. How do I pull 3 with the maximum chance? Mordecai dupe, huh? I'm just now building him up, so that's fun. And Scaramus, also a really solid one. But another 2 epics. This hates me. I'm not allowed. That's crazy. Seeker, another good epic. So we're getting some good epics. And Kunoichi, I don't know what she does. That's actually comedy. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm not salty about not getting a legendary because that's expected. I'm not really expecting a legendary. And at the worst, this pushes me, what, 60? 60 ancient shards closer to my pity. I need to go back and see where that's at or try to go through my videos and see. I'm really not all that salty about the epic either. I'm just amazed is what it is. I'm just amazed at the fact that we have the highest chance. That's what it is. I'm not even mad. I'm just amazed that we have the highest chance possible. And I still can't pull them. Wow. But we did pull, especially towards the end there, those last handful of epics are pretty solid. I think there was one I needed to review that I didn't review, but those last few especially were pretty solid. Some of them are dupes, but I can make them guardians, so I'm not mad at that. I can't even pull the last one. That's kind of funny. It's like the game's telling me, bro, just stop while you're ahead. We're going to do one more bonus multi. Just because we can, we're going to do one more bonus multi. All right, so I grabbed the gem pack. We'll see if I can get anything here. I don't know. This is a bonus one. All right, last chance in a dream, baby. Well, my alarm is going off. Last chance in a dream. I guess it just wasn't meant to be, man. You know, I thought with today being Halloween, you know, I would be able to get him. It is what it is. Like I said, we're much closer to the pity though, so hopefully that saves me from heartache next time I try to do one of these, and that could be a pretty good overall outcome. But I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you are new, and if you want to get started playing today with Raid Shadow Legends, despite my terrible, I mean, we had good pulls. Like, we actually did have some good pulls. But my terrible luck to get the specific thing, you can get started today by using my link in the description, and that'll give you one of the best possible starts, so you guys can just start and kick the game's butt out the rip. So that being said, thank you so much. I'll see you all later.